First for the host team, Manchester, New Hampshire. Their coaches, Aiden McCelligan, Liam Scott, and Adam Jeffrey. Leading off for Manchester and playing shortstop, number 2, Emmett Gooden. Batting second, the third baseman, number 8, Anthony Rennell. Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, TJ Carvelis. Batting fourth, your starting pitcher, number 3, Angel Perez. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 7, Charlie LeBranch. Batting sixth, your starting catcher, number 14, Liam McComsky. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 11, Matt Carragher. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10, Jacob Ward. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 17, Gio Fusil. The reserves, number 1, Joe Nee. Number 9, Jared Lioness. Number 18, Trevor Krause. Number 13, Owen Labrie. Number 5, Jackson Sage. And number 6, Noah Pacheco. That is the entire Manchester 14-year-old U roster. And now Grand Slam, their coaches, Wilson, Jeffrey, Calvin Gutierrez, Orlando Paredes. Leading off for Grand Slam, the second baseman, number 64, Rogelin Polino. Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Joseph Calderon. Batting third, the shortstop, number 16, Brian Cuevas. Batting fourth, your starting pitcher, number 26, Tommy Polino. Batting fifth, your starting catcher, number 6, Ismael Rogers. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 4, Geronimo Volquez. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 12, Ariel Veras. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 25, Isaiah Mejia. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 30, Derek Munoz. Your reserves, number 99, Matthew Lara. Number 9, Yidri Suarez. Number 1, Dalvin Paredes. Number 27, Anthony Basilio. Number 29, Isaiah Rubio. And number 7, Kieran Cologne. That is the team from Grand Slam from the Bronx. Before we play the national anthem and honor the country, we have 2 special awards to give out this morning. Adam Jeffrey, one of the coaches for the Manchester team, would like to present to the first award to a gentleman that's been here over 15 years. He was the treasurer of our league. He's the assistant tournament director. He's doing the pitch counts. He's always the first person at the fields. Mr. Joe Blodgett, Greater Manchester Colt League would like to honor you with a nice plaque. Come on out to the field, Joe. We'd like to thank you for your service. Come on out and stand with the kids on the line. Also, the second award is for someone for the last 2 years been running around doing a lot of the legwork for the Greater Manchester Colt League. She does it all, from being taking the registrations, helping working in the concession stand, helping with the sponsors of this league, and she's been in the concession stand all year. The princess of the Pony League, Doreen Berendez. Come on out, Doreen. Dennis Murphy has a nice wall plaque that says, "Thank you for your generous support and dedication to the Greater Manchester Colt League." Come on out, Joe. We'd like to thank them very much. Let's have a nice round of applause for two very special people. Adam, can you take a picture, please? Adam Jeffrey. Also, our umpire today, Kim Fossman, is at home plate. Doreen puts all the pictures on the Facebook page. She's going to have a picture of herself on there soon. Would everybody please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of God Bless America. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the U14 Pony Regional Tournament here in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're at the Pony Field on the corner of Maple and Auburn Street, and you're looking at Manchester, the host team, playing Grand Slam in the championship game with the winner going to North Carolina, High Point, North Carolina. The Manchester pitcher is Angel Perez. We're glad you're alongside with us. And also with me, doing the video and also the color, Kyle Heavey. Good morning, Kyle.
Good morning, Steve. It's great to be back here again as we got a good win yesterday from the Manchester squad, but I did not see the second game that you mentioned that these two teams played yesterday at 6 o'clock, and now it's a rematch here, and Manchester now has to beat this Grand Slam team twice, so we'll see what happens here as we start the top of the first with Angel Perez falling behind in the count.
It is a double elimination tournament, as you mentioned, Kyle, so Manchester has to defeat Grand Slam twice. If they win this game, they will force an if necessary game to be played here at the Pony Field.
Well, a leadoff walk here for Manchester, and now we'll see what Grand Slam will do on the base paths.
Now batting, number 2, Joseph Calderon, third base. I am also doing the announcing here at the Pony Field, double duties. So you will hear the players and the pitchers that will be pitching to this morning's game. And up to bat is Joseph Calderon, we mentioned, the third baseman. We had a big day yesterday, had several hits. There's a big swing and a miss for strike one. So Angel gets ahead of this Grand Slam hitter. No balls and one strike.
Well, Calderon was expecting a fastball. It seemed like more of a curve there. So we'll see if Angel can keep him confused.
Here's a ground ball to second base. Up with it. And the second baseman he bobbled the ball. That was Gio Fusil. It was 1-2 hopper to Gio. Gio couldn't come up with it, so Grand Slam is in business right away here with runners on first and second. And up to bat, Brian Cuevas.
Yeah, it was a sharply hit ball there, Steve, and that hit the ground pretty well, and only so much the second baseman can do. He'll learn from that.
So Brian's up with runners at first and second with nobody out early here in the ball game. Here's a foul ball off to the right, not a play. We'd like to ask all spectators to please help out with all foul balls. Please return all foul balls to the nearest dugout. Now batting, the shortstop number 16, Brian Cuevas. So Angel throws a fastball for strike one. He turns to second, but the base runner is saying no, no, no. Roger Paulino wasn't too far off second base. Here's a fastball for strike two. So good to see Angel, who pitched yesterday, Kyle, getting ahead of the hitters.
He came in relief yesterday in that win and, had a few kind of shaky at-bats, but I think the whole entire team was shaking at that point, and so isn't the batter and the ducking for cover here.
The biggest thing that a player has to do as a pitcher in any league is throw strikes. And every walk that you put somebody on base, you're causing harm to you. So with that wild pitch, the runners are over at second and third with nobody out with 2 strikes on the hitter. Here's another one that gets airmailed, but comes right back to catcher Liam McComsky. And a good read and a good job by Rogelino Paulino staying at third base.
Yeah, it was, you saw that happen yesterday where Manchester was able to get an out in that big 7th inning, and now a very delayed timeout right there.
Yeah, Brian Cuevas calling time. Just about when Angel was going to start his windup. Well, let's see if Manchester can fight off this adversity early in the ball game. Here's a pop up to the second baseman. Gio Fusil goes out.
He makes the catch, so there's the first out, and that helps Manchester as no runners advance with one out here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, I was glad that Gio kind of figured things out. He kind of came in at first and then realized that the ball was kind of flowing further out in the field and was able to make that for the first out.
Now batting the pitcher, number 26, Tommy Paulino.
Well, let's see if the cleanup hitter, Tommy Paulino, can put the ball in play and put his team in front. Here's a nice pitch on the outside corner that just misses for ball one. Beautiful Sunday morning here for baseball, and hopefully we'll be here for a long time and play two. There's a throw to third base and a nice check on the base runner. So Angel has some poise today, a little bit different than yesterday. It seems like his body language is a lot better. He's throwing strikes, and hopefully he can go far in this ball game.
The ball nearly hits him again, and this will allow the first run to score. And grand slam, now ahead 1-0.
Yeah, the wild pitches will kill you, and the base runners move up. So Rogerlin Polino scores the first run of the game, and just like that, grand slam is on top, 1-0.
He's in some pain, though, Steve. It looks like he might have hit the plate when he slid in, and now has gotten into the dugout, but he does not seem like he is in a good spot pain-wise right now, and that could be huge if he is not able to return in this contest.
He's one of their best players. Leadoff Eddie pitched yesterday, pitched an outstanding game. Ball outside. And so you're right, Kyle, if they don't have him in the game, they're going to be a lot weaker because he's one of their better players.
Well, 81 degrees and mostly cloudy here for this 11-12 first pitch start here, Steve. So we'll see what Manchester can do to try to get this home field advantage and deal with this weather.
There's a ball hit in the gap in right field. That's trouble. And one run in. And number 26, Tommy Paulino's on his way to second base with a stand-up double. So a good job of timely hitting by Tommy Paulino, and grand slam leads it 2-0.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Made its way all the way to the fence. Thought he might go for 3, even though he's going that way to the third base coach right now. It was a smart move just to stay at 2, and with a 2-0 lead, runner in scoring position. And you know, these grand slam boys can certainly bash the ball. So we'll see what happens here.
They seem like they find the gaps too, Kyle. Everything they hit is in between the fielders, which allow them to take extra bases. So he's in scoring position. And up to bat is the catcher, number 6, Ismael Rogers.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Ismael Rogers.
There goes the base runner at third base. The throw down at third, not in time. So grand slam is 90 feet away from plating another run in this top of the first inning.
And Steve, you talked about it yesterday. This is an 80 feet base paths, correct?
Correct, 80 feet.
So 80 feet, not 90. We got to get that in our heads.
Yep, there's a ground ball to Angel. He has the base runner trapped. Good job by Angel. Throws back to Anthony Rennell. They got a pickle going on, and Liam McComsky tags out the runner. So that helps Manchester as the base runner, Tommy Paulino, he didn't get a good read on that ball. He should have froze until the ball was thrown to first base, but he came, and Angel trapped him off the bag. So that's a big out for the second out of the first inning.
And it doesn't allow another run to score, but they do have the runner now who is smartly moving up to second base as no one was, they were all coming in for the pickle. But either way, goes for a fielder's choice.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Ismael. Number 4, Jeremy Volquez, left field.
Jeremy Volquez steps up, ground ball to shortstop. Nice one hopper over to first base for the out. Nice play by Emmett Goonan. Throws over to the first baseman, Charlie LeBrance, to retire. Grand slam in the top of the first inning, but they put up a crooked number here early in this ball game, and after a half an inning, they lead it 2-0. We'll be right back. We are back on as we move to the bottom half of the first inning. If you're just joining us, this is the Pony U14 Regional Tournament here in Manchester.
Leading off for Manchester in the bottom of the first inning, number 2, Emmett Goonan, shortstop. Your starting battery for Grand Slam on the mound, number 26, Tommy Paulino. Doing the catching, number 6, Ismail Rogers.
And McGoonan steps in as Grand Slam puts up 2 runs in the top of the first inning and lead it 2-0.
Yeah, we're watching the warm-ups here for this pitcher. And first couple were a little wide, and then he was able to get things squared away, and he's got some good speed here, Steve.
All these pitchers do from Grand Slam. Unlike our team, most of our pitchers are position players that play a position and then go in and pitch or pitch the next day. They have a big roster, 15 players, and they have 4 or 5 kids that only come here to a tournament to pitch that they have when they travel. And so they have a little bit of an advantage because some of these players, as you can see, can really throw the ball, and they're well groomed as far as mechanics out on the mound. Strike on the inside corner to Emmett. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Certainly difficult to time it for sure with it coming so quickly and so closer than they would at Gill Stadium for some of these players such as Emmett, who plays over there as well.
Yeah, the timing, there's some players that have, good batting averages in middle school or high school, and then they come here and play in this Pony Diamond, and they can't understand why they have a low batting average or they have trouble hitting. It's because of the timing, the distance. It's a lot different with the ball coming in as quick as it is. There's a foul ball back to the screen, so Emmett hangs in. Count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. But they love to play in the Pony Field, Kyle, because they got a chance to hit home runs with the fence. Straightaway centers, 286 feet, and down the lines, 268 feet. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop Brian Cuevas up with it over the first baseman, Tommy Polino, for the first out in the Manchester bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, I got a good hop right there and was able to make an excellent throw to first for the 6-3 put out.
Now batting, third baseman, number 8, Anthony Rennell.
Anthony got on base a couple times yesterday in that first game that I remember with those socks and that yellow ankle guard.
Yeah, his Michigan Wolverine colors, as you pointed out yesterday. Anthony's batting second in the lineup. Good contact hit. He caught a little bit yesterday. Pitches. Probably might come in and pitch later on in this ball game.
I tried to check a swing there and was just not able to hold up and goes for strike 1, so he's down in the count.
Nice curveball for a strike to Anthony. So now Anthony has to protect with 2 strikes.
See if they get him chasing again.
Nice fastball. Anthony was looking for the curve. Got the straight-up fastball from the Grand Slam pitcher, so he strikes out Anthony for the second out in the Manchester second inning.
Now batting, center fielder, number 4, T.J. Carvelis.
TJ caught yesterday for the first game that Manchester played. He's playing center field for this championship game.
Mom is not up here today, Steve, so this is interesting to see that her nerves must be even worse down below watching this with her son here.
I imagine all the mothers and fathers get nervous while their boy and girls, for that matter, for softball, playing in recreation or high school or middle school baseball. They all want them to perform and do well and be a nice teammate, and it's good to root for their children.
I'll see TJ for the 3rd day in a row tomorrow as they have a 7 p.m. Sweeney Legion prep game.
Yeah, some of these players you mentioned yesterday, Kyle, play more baseball as they play for the Sweeney prep team, and they play at Gill Stadium. So a lot of these boys get to play a little extra baseball, which is fine as long as they watch their arms and don't overpitch some of these pitches and throw too many pitches. Nothing wrong with playing baseball every day. There's a nice fastball to TJ.
Finally getting control back there as the first 2 pitches were certainly not close to being strikes.
TJ TJ was taken all the way. Swings at that and fouls it straight back here. Runs even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stressful spot here. You want to continue this early part of the game, bottom of the first. Now a 2-2 count.
You need base runners. It's so important. So if you have a pitcher that's throwing strikes like he is, it's so tough to get on base. Beautiful curveball for strike 3. So TJ goes down looking, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Grand Slam and their pitcher, Tommy Polito. So we've played one here at the Pony Field with Grand Slam leading 2-0. We'll be right back. We move to the top half of the second inning here on a beautiful morning at the Pony Field in Manchester, New Hampshire. We are bringing you live coverage of our U14 Pony Regional Tournament. And Grand Slam is leading 2-0 as we move to the top of the second.
Now batting center fielder number 12, Ariel Vergas.
Strike 1. Yeah, strike 1. Nice pitch by Angel Perez. Ground ball, a second baseman. Gio's up with it, throws it to first base. Nice play by Gio Fusil. So he is the first out of the second inning. Brings up the first baseman.
Now batting first baseman number 25, Isaiah Mejia.
Gio's going to have to be ready again now, hitting from the left side of the batter's box here, Steve. So obviously Gio was able to make amends with his error from the first and was able to get that first out here in the second.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him calm down as he makes 2 nice plays, a pop-up, now a ground ball. And a lot of these players are pull hitters, as you said, Kyle. So most likely he might have another ball, another chance.
Ball pops out of TJ's mitt there.
And looking down at both lineups, seems like both teams are playing players that didn't get too much playing time. I know Manchester has 3 players in the game that didn't get a chance to play yesterday. And same with Grand Slam. They have 3 or 4 of their starters that were on the sub list yesterday. So nice to see that everybody has a chance to play all-star action here in Manchester. There's a strike to Mr. Mejia. Didn't like that call. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball outside, so he goes down with a 1-out walk.
And he was already ready to go before he even had all of his equipment off. So now he's clearly going to try to get 2, but who knows if there's going to be a possible hit and run here, as number 30 looks like he can hit the ball pretty well.
Now batting right fielder number 30, Derek Munoz.
Here's a ground ball, as you said, Kyle, in the hole between short and third for a base hit, solid base hit from a number 9 hitter. That's what you'd like to see. So Grand Slam's in business again in the second inning with runners on first and second.
It's become a thing here, Steve, over the past few years. I've noticed that the 9 hole, you want to actually have a good batter because that will bring around the top of the lineup, and you got to be all set to go.
Now batting second baseman number 64, Rogelin Polito.
This is the player we've been talking about. Pretty solid player, top of the lineup. Fouls went off to the right, not a play. And what do you think of all this equipment the batters are wearing these days, Kyle? Shin pads and arm pads, and you know, it delays the game if they get a base hit. By the time, as you just saw, the base runner come over and give the equipment to the first or third base coach. And I don't know at this level if it's needed, but they're watching a lot of TV, and I guess they want to emulate some of their pro athletes that they like.
Well, it's all about protection, Steve, and you don't want to hurt yourself if you foul one off. We certainly fouled a number of pitches off of ourselves, but if we had shin guards or ankle guards, it might have helped us.
I couldn't afford a baseball glove when I
Well,
played, Kyle.
that's, you know, I'm glad that you're able to still appreciate and love the game that it is.
We used to have gloves we used to give. There's a ground ball. Anthony Rennell steps on third. Nice play. And now they almost had the runner trap between second and third. Good job by Anthony. So he steps on third for the second out of the Grand Slam second inning.
Yeah, it was a smart play right there. Just take the lead runner out and see what you can do with the number 2 hitter now, wearing number 2.
Now batting third baseman number 2, Joseph Calderon.
He is the hitter that you need to get out here. He's a real strong boy. He hits the ball. Hit a grand slam yesterday to end, and there's a ball to right field. Right fielder goes back, and it's over his head. Jacob Ward's head. 1 run is in. Here comes the second runner around third, and he'll stop at third. So good job of getting that ball in by Jacob Ward. And he hit the ball over Jacob's head, and they scored the 3rd run of the ball game. A good job of hitting again by Joseph Calderon.
Yeah, RBI double to right field. Looks like the right fielder had a beat on it for a moment, but then I realized that it was curving the other way, and he was not in the right place. You know, that's a learning experience that he'll figure out as if he plays more and more right field throughout time.
Yeah, that ball was slicing, as you said, off the bat, and he was going one way and had to quickly maneuver to try to get the ball. So grand slam, got runners on second and third.
Now batting the pitcher, number 26, Tommy Polito.
Well, this is wearing number 16, Steve, so I don't know if we have the right name or not.
It is actually Brian Cuevas. Thank you, Kyle. That's up.
Now batting number 16, Brian Cuevas, shortstop.
As Mr. Polito, the pitcher, is on deck. I thought he was moving to the plate, but he was moving to the on-deck circle. So Brian's up with a chance to put his team further ahead. And there's a foul ball off to the right, not a play.
This orange Julius Jeep over here makes me kind of scared for it. I see it to our left here, our right, and you know, that's a nice looking Jeep.
Here's a ball drilled into center field. That ball's deep in the gap. 2 more runs are going to score, and a good job of hitting. Brian Cuevas is on at second base. So just like that, grand slam lead, 5-0.
Yeah, just some great hitting out to right center, and another one that hits off the fence, and now we're going to have a meeting at the mound to try to figure out what's going on with the Angel. He got 2 outs, and then the last 2 hitters have been able to hit the ball quite a distance, and now 3 runs have come across, and like you said, Steve, a 5-0 lead.
Grand slam, they hit the ball hard. If they win this game, they will be moving on to High Point, North Carolina to compete in the zone tournament, which they fare pretty well because they got some tremendous athletes on this team that don't get cheated at the plate, and they have pitching, and that's a key to success. So we'll be watching them if they do win this game. And manager Liam Scott comes out to talk to Angel. He's going to leave him in.
Now batting number 26, Tommy Polito.
Tommy has a chance to help himself here at the plate and further increase the lead.
We'll see what Angel can do here. Pitcher versus pitcher battle.
Here's a ball inside that Tommy backs away from. 1 ball, no strikes.
I don't think that was on purpose there, but certainly.
Here's a ball. Angel's a little bit rattled now. The ball went straight down into the ground and back to the backstop for ball 2.
So 2-0 count, runner at third, and now it's just a matter of find that zone. Try to go back to that curveball.
Here's a ball outside to Tommy Polito.
We'll see if they give him the green light up 5-0. But with 2 down, you don't want to ground out here. So most likely will not be swinging.
Ball 4. So 4 straight balls. And I don't know if Liam Scott's going to wait around too much longer. His tournament's on the line here if they lose. So I know he's going to have the quick hook here.
And now the catcher, who's got to take off his equipment on coming up to the batter's box.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Ismael Rogers.
So we'll see what they do here. Obviously, you expect the runner at first to take off to steal second. And if he does, then do we see a kind of a Emmett Gooden cutting it off and going home, or what's going to happen here?
Is a play Manchester puts on. Emmett Gooden did come in and cut it off. You called it, Kyle. And the base runner didn't bite for it. So they got runners at second and third looking to further their lead. There's a fastball over the heart of the plate. There's a big swing and a miss.
That's got to feel good for Angel.
If he can get this hitter to keep them at bay. There's a swing and a miss. Good job by Angel Perez.
After 1.5 innings, it's Grand Slam 5 and Manchester nothing.
We move to the bottom half of the second inning. If you're just joining us, we're at Pony Field in Manchester, New Hampshire, on the corner of Maple and Auburn Street, bringing you the Pony U14 Regional Championship game here. Leading off for Manchester is their pitcher, number 3, Angel Perez.
Yeah, Manchester went 1-2-3 in the first, hoping to get something going here, get some life. And Angel Perez, who has been on the mound, certainly knows the strike zone, to see if he can find a pitch he likes and send it away.
I see some action. Anthony Rennell is going down the right field line to warm up. There's a foul ball to the right side, and a beautiful play by the pitcher, number 26, Tommy Polino. Catching that ball in front of the Manchester dugout.
Yeah, he kind of could read it the best off of the bat and was able to just rush over into foul territory just outside of the viewing area on the camera. And now one down here on one pitch. Now it's going to be number 7.
Now batting number 7, Charlie LeBranch, first base.
There's a ball down low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is tough, Steve. I mean, 4 up, 4 down, and he's not like he's getting tired. He's not having a long at bats.
No, he's keeping his pitch count. We mentioned it yesterday. We are working on a pitch count rule. 95 pitches is the maximum pitcher at this age group, 14 and under, can throw. So by having quick innings, he's able to stay out there longer in the ball game. There's a strike on the outside corner. But his fastball's live, Kyle.
Absolutely.
Snaps.
1 ball, 2 strikes here.
We can hear the glove snapping up here. Here's a swing and a miss by number 7, Charlie LeBranch. So he goes down as the second out in the Manchester second inning. Brings up number 14, Liam McComsky.
Now batting catcher number 14, Liam McComsky.
And my apologies, Liam. I've been saying that it's TJ behind the plate when it's Liam, so I give him some love as well.
TJ caught yesterday, played center field. Liam's pitched yesterday, played left field, and now he's catching today.
Well, he did hit it on the line yesterday, like we joked about, with his wonderful bat.
His pencil bat, and hopefully he can do it again and give Manchester their first hit of the ball game. There's a swing and a miss on a curveball that dropped to his knees.
Well, hopefully he's not trying to erase anything here if he strikes out.
I can see the eraser, so it's part of the bat. There's a ball outside.
Good old number 2 pencils.
Only bats they can use in Pony baseball. There's a nice check by Liam McComsky for a ball.
Good battle here. Really like what Liam is able to do with just be patient.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Another curveball for strike 3. So Manchester's having trouble with the curveball from Tommy Polino this morning. And he goes down and strikes out. And Manchester goes down once again, 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second inning. So we played 2 here at the Pony Field with Grand Slam 5 and Manchester nothing. We'll be right back. Top of the third inning, we move in a quick ball game so far this morning with Grand Slam leading Manchester 5-0 in the championship game for the U14 Pony Regional, with the winner receiving a bid and a berth to go to High Point, North Carolina, July 30th to compete in the zone tournament against some quality baseball teams from Ohio and Pennsylvania. And then that is one step away from the World Series. Manchester, by the way, has participated in the World Series in 2021 and once again in 2023. So we've won these regional tournaments and also the zone, and have participated in the World Series twice out of the last 5 years.
Well, they've got a job to do here, and that's play some defense, being down 5-0, and obviously 3 defensive changes here for Manchester, Steve, and starts with the one on the mound.
Yeah, now pitching for Manchester, number 8, Anthony Renault. We also have a substitution in right field, Mr. Joseph D. And also third base, Trevor Crouse. So it's good to see some players getting some playing time here in the championship game.
We'll see what he can do on the mound, though, for sure.
Jeremy Volquez leads off. He hits a ball in the gap between short and third. It's like they have C&I. The balls that they hit Kyle for a leadoff single.
Now batting, number 12, Ariel Vergas, center field.
Varus is what the parents are saying underneath us.
Veras.
Big round of applause over here. We're making some friends here in the Bronx here, Steve. I love this.
The problem is some of these coaches, they write like Chinese when they write out these
Well,
lineup cards. Kyle, I know you've been through it with the Legion teams.
it's tough sometimes reading languages or last names you're not familiar with, but Varus fouls one off here.
For a strike one. Although the Legion cards, you probably have some of them do them in advance, and they're printed out the most of the time. So
Another big thing that's been super helpful is Game Changer. That's been a great app to have to be able to see what the players' names are, and the coaches do a great job of usually putting that in, and thankful for the parents who will fill that out.
yeah, not only able to watch the game, but you can put on there the practices and the games if they're changed. And I know we use it for my team that I coach at the Palomino League here, and it's a big help, as you said, Kyle.
Big lead at first, and they're going to check on him. And unfortunately, I didn't follow the camera over that. I just watched with my eyes because it's difficult here, Steve. Baseball is such a fast game to try to pay attention to the ball every single second. It's not doing brain surgery here.
There goes the base runner. Ball in the dirt. No throw by Liam Makomsky. So Ariel Varus is on at second base in scoring position. A little bit tougher than Gill Stadium.
Well, Varus is the batter here, Steve. It's
Rogers, Ismael Rogers, the catches. Or was it number 4? I'm confused. I think it's Jeremy Volquez. So we got that right. The left fielder is at second base.
That's correct.
Thank you for correcting me, Kyle. There's a fly ball out to center field. Angel Perez camps under it. He makes the catch. There goes the runner. Nice bluff to third base to force that throw. And that's textbook, Kyle. I always teach my players to fake a run to third base like that and draw a throw that could possibly go by the third baseman.
Yeah, that it's a weird hop in this place. Sometimes you can get clean, hits off the ground, and other times it could go a total opposite direction than you were expecting.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Isaiah Mejia.
So far, Anthony Renault is pitching okay, finding the strike zone.
Well, he's got one down. See what he can do here.
There's a little pop up to third base. Trevor Crouse catches it for the second out. So far, Anthony's having a rocking chair inning. And there's one thing, Anthony throws strikes. And that's a lot better than a pitcher that's thrown a lot of pitches and can't find the strike zone. He'll make you put it in play, which is half the battle.
Well, now number 30, and Munoz looks like he's getting some help from his teammate who just popped up of what to expect.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30, Derek Munoz.
I've seen more of that, Kyle, in the past year, past half year. And what he was trying to ask him is what he throws, whether there's a base runner going to third base in a foul ball, what the pitcher throws, whether he's throwing flat or has a spin to it, or, they want to see exactly, what the pitcher throws. So that's a good ploy to have your teammates at least get an idea of what the pitcher's going to throw before he steps in at bat.
Well, fouls went backwards towards Auburn Street, so.
Ground ball to Trevor by Trevor Gross. Tough ball. It hits the lip. It goes into left field. Here comes the base runner, and he scores the 6th run of the inning. As the base runner comes around, Jeremy Volquez, and he scores on the double by the number 30, Derek Munoz.
Yeah, that was a tough. It just took a hard bounce past third, and smart running with 2 outs just to keep going and score that 6th run of the game. And now, again, a runner in scoring territory, and then we got the leadoff hitter here, Steve.
Here he is again. Roger Lynn Polino steps up, the second baseman.
Now batting second baseman, number 64, Roger Lynn Polino.
There's ball up high, 2 balls, no strikes. If you're not familiar with Pony Baseball has been in Manchester for the last 65 or so years and been affiliated with Pony Baseball since their existence. Pony Baseball is like Little League Baseball. Their headquarters is in Washington, Pennsylvania. And there's a foul ball. And this division that we're playing our tournament is the youngest division of 4 divisions that Greater Manchester Colt League has. We also have a Colt League for ages 15 and 16, and a Palomino League for ages 17 and 18, and a nice thoroughbred program for adult ages 19 to 23. So if you start at age 13 and come into our league, you can play like my son did for 10 years in the program.
And I will admit, Steve, it was a learning spot for me yesterday, knowing that PONY stands for Protect Our Nation's Youth.
Correct.
I had no idea about that until I was looking up some information when I was starting to edit yesterday's game, and Protect Our Nation's Youth. So very cool to see.
Yep, very nice. And Pony Baseball serves a lot of states. There used to be some teams around here locally in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and Brockton, Mass., and New Bedford. But now the closest that we have Pony teams is in New York, and that's the reason why the teams from the Bronx come down and play our teams in the regional.
74 years this has been going on, since 1951,
Yep.
So very cool to see.
There's ball 4, and the runner moves down uncontested to third base. So now they have runners on the corner with 2 out.
Now batting third baseman, number 2, Joseph Calderon.
Yeah, in Pony Baseball also, if you get a chance like we did and make it to the World Series in 2021 and 2023, it's like Williamsport in Little League Baseball, where we have teams from Mexico and Japan and from the foreign countries that come in and play, and the boys get to meet them and meet new friends. It's a very, very nice experience that the teams remember for a lifetime. There goes the base runner from first, and Liam doesn't throw down. Checks the runner at third that wasn't moving. So Anthony throws a fastball for a strike, and he's ahead of this hitter. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Puerto Rico was the winner last year in the World Series, and the ball gets passed, and this will allow a 7th run to score for this Grand Slam team, and they're having fun with 2 outs here, Steve, and it's certainly tough as
They make you pay for mistakes, and I mentioned Anthony was throwing strikes, and then he had a runner get on base and puts pressure on you, especially with a runner on third. It seems like always out of that bat, a ball will be thrown in the dirt, And that one went to the screen, allowing the run to score for Grand Slam.
We'll see what he can do here to find the zone.
Here's a ball. He got cheated. He flied that one out to left field. Left field is under it. He puts it away for the third out of the inning. Nice play out there. And so Grand Slam comes up with one more run, and after 2.5 innings, they lead it over Manchester, New Hampshire, here in the final. We'll be right back. We are back on here as we move to the bottom half of the third inning with Grand Slam in front, 7-0. Leading off for Manchester is the young man who made the last put out in the last inning, Matt Carrigan, the left fielder. He steps in. We have 3 changes for Grand Slam. We'll get to them in a minute. Here's a swing and a miss by Matt. Number 99, Matthew Law is in the game now for Grand Slam, along with number 9, Idris Suarez, and number 27, Anthony Basilio. So Grand Slam is making changes also in this championship game. This is a fastball for a strike to Matt. He's down, no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, a 7-0 lead. Obviously, we might be on the verge of only playing 5 in the way things are going here, but time will tell here with Matt coming up to bat and see what he can send one to where his position is. And
here's a swing and a miss. As the pitcher had him, he was out in front of it, so Matt goes down swinging. Brings up the third baseman, number 18, Trevor Krause. This is how we were yesterday in the ball game when Grand Slam had a 7-0 lead, Kyle, and come up with a big Grand Slam in the 5th inning. And the ball is still rolling past the Little League field out there in left field.
Can only imagine. Curious. I mean, they're in the Bronx. Are they Yankees fans, or do you think that some of them might be Mets fans with these colors?
Well, they're probably Yankee fans. If they're in the Bronx, they probably love the Yankees. I played Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind, for them when they played Rolando Paulino yesterday as the 2 New York teams played. Quickly, the pitch is ahead of Trevor Krause. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's been averaging 2 strikeouts an inning here, so this would make sense.
Here's a curveball, and good job by Trevor holding it up. He hits it, third baseman throws, wild at first base. So Manchester has their first runner, base runner of the game, as Trevor Krause is on with an infield error by the third baseman.
Hey, let's see what Manchester can do. That starts with 1.
Now batting, number 17, Gio Fusil.
See what Gio can do. Is he's got a good amount of fans over here to our right that are cheering for him.
And Gio puts his bat on the ball. He hits the ball hard. He usually doesn't get cheated. Swings at that curveball for strike 1. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Certainly has a nice swing, and just kind of got fooled on that one. So see if he can be ready here for whatever comes next. It looks like it's going to be an outside pitch.
There's a strike to Gio, so now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
I like the New Balance cleats that he has here. You know, the headquarters are in Boston.
There's a swing and a miss by Gio, so he goes down swinging with 3 pitches. Brings up the shortstop, number 2, Emmett Gooden.
Now batting, number 2, Emmett Gooden, shortstop.
Emmett did hit the ball his first time up, but was a ground out. So we'll see if he can find some daylight this time. Quick check over at first base on something there, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought that I think Aidan McKelligan, the first base coach, is thinking that he's off the rubber. When he's pitching, the pitcher has to make contact with the rubber. And I think he's explaining that he's off the rubber. And Here's ball one. There goes Trevor Krause in the scoring position. So with a timely hit, Manchester will be on the board.
New baseball given right there. So some nice nice work by your son here to make sure that all the kids feel like they're appreciated and respected here.
Everybody likes to hit a nice fresh baseball. And a worn out one, you figure that it will travel a little bit further. There's a ground ball at third baseman. Let's see if he can atone for his error. He does as he throws a strike to first base to retire Emmett Gooden. So Manchester threatens but does not score here in the bottom of the third inning. We've played 3 from the Pony Field in Manchester. It is Grand Slam 7 in Manchester, nothing. We'll be right back. We move to the top of the 4th inning. If you just joined us, we're at the Pony Field in Manchester, bringing you live coverage of the U14 Pony Regional Tournament. And we have a new player in left field for Manchester. Number 6, Noah Pacheco, has come into the game. Leading off for Grand Slam here is number 16, Brian Cuevas.
Now batting number 16, Brian Cuevas, shortstop.
There's a ball hit straight up in the air to left field. Noah Pacheco, he moved out there, is going to get a chance. And the ball hits him. He probably lost it in the sun. And the runner's going to third base. Here's the throw to third base, and he's safe. And on third base, Brian Cuevas, he wanted to score on that. That ball was hit straight up in the air. And I don't know if Noah, the umpire's going out to see if he's okay. Noah got hit by that ball. I don't know if he lost it in the cloudy weather or the sun, but couldn't come up with it. And Grand Slam has a runner on third base.
Yeah, nice to see that the umpire is running all the way out there, and it looks like he is going to be coming out of this game now, Steve, as he looks like he has got an injury here to his face, or might be some blood coming off.
Yeah, it looks like there's some blood on his hand. So, unfortunate accident for. We had mentioned that off the set here between innings, that it seems like when you put a reserve out in the field, they find that spot right away. And first ball, first batter gets hit out to Noah, and Noah had a hard time coming up with it. So he looks like he's okay. We'll put some ice and hopefully stop the blood. So Noah's coming out of the game, and they will get a replacement for him.
He's already out there, Steve, so let's see what's going on here. With now we don't have a right fielder is the issue. So
there goes number 10 for Manchester, Jacob Ward. Back out to right field. The right fielder moved over to left field. And also number 1, Joe Nee, has moved to first base. And this is the first time that I've seen the first baseman minutes bigger than Joe, as he's playing first base.
Well, he's ready in all positions. That's what makes a good team, is you don't have to just play one position. You can play them all. And now we'll see the umpire still making sure that the player's okay, as it certainly don't like injuries here. And now kind of confusion all around, as the right fielder now coming back in. And
that's Jared Lioness, who's replacing Jacob Ward.
Now number 9.
Now playing right field, number 9, Jared Lioness.
Good job by Cam Fosman, my son, stopping the game to go out there to make sure the player, he was embarrassed that he missed the ball, to go make sure that there was no safety issue, and he saw blood coming from probably the nose of Noah Pacheco. So Manchester's making some defensive changes.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough time right here for Manchester, as you trying to play all your players, and now you're kind of in a spot where players that have come out, I'm not sure if you can put them back in or not. And now we're seeing number 8 come back out.
Yeah, Anthony Ronell, the pitcher's back out there. So Jared Linus has gone in to replace Noah Pacheco. He'll probably bat in his spot.
Now we'll see if they send one out to right field now, Steve, like you're saying. And it seems like number 26, He's hit the ball pretty hard. I think he hit it out to right field last time, if I remember correctly, or that might have been a right center, if anything. But now we'll see what he can do.
Here's a ball to Tommy Polito, the pitcher.
Now batting number 26, Tommy Polito.
Here's a ball low in the dirt. Nice block by number 14, Liam McComsky. Count runs 2 balls, no strikes.
Runner at third, ready to come home on a pass ball, if anything.
Here's a ball drilled up the middle for a base hit. And Tommy Polino doesn't get cheated up there. And he drives in his teammate for the 8th run of the game. They lead it 8-0.
Yeah, just an RBI single that does the trick. And now they the mercy rule coming closer and closer here in this game, with the 10th run coming up to bat here, again with no outs, though.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Ismail Rogers.
Good job by Tommy Polino. They say you should send the ball where it came from, and he hit the ball right on the money, right up the middle into center field for an RBI single.
Yeah, not the hardest hit ball, but, did the trick, and he's on base and got an RBI.
There's a swing and a miss by Ismail. No balls and 1 strike.
Now, is this the catcher, Steve, if I remember correctly?
Yes.
He swings really well, and if he could connect, then it's going to go a long ways, but has just missed a few times.
These boys all have strength in their body. They were here early warming up for practice before they started, and you can tell they do calisthenics and they stay in shape. And I would imagine they have them on a training program, these boys, and they hit the ball a long way.
Just a big day here in New Hampshire I know that Concord baseball and softball had a huge tournament going on. You have this going on. You have the Fisher Cats in town. So a lot of baseball being played in the capital and Queen cities.
There goes the runner, and a throw down, and he is safe at second base, so he's in scoring position. Tommy Polito with a stolen base, looking for a timely hit from his catcher.
Now, the scary part is, Steve, that I don't remember Grand Slam striking out at all today.
They put the bat on the ball, which is so key. There's a pitch upstairs, so Anthony Vanell is having trouble as he came in earlier and was throwing strikes, now having trouble trying to find the plate.
3 balls, 1 strike. See what he gives him for a hitter's count.
Yeah, nice pitch on the inside corner for strike 2. Count runs full.
Don't think he appreciated that call, as he thought it was a little bit too inside. But Cam saw it otherwise.
Yeah, ball 4 in the dirt, so Ismail's on base with a walk.
Well, it's, again, still no outs here, Steve. So this is a tough spot that you're got to make them swing, and they just have been able to be so patient.
Now batting number 4, Jeremy Volkins.
Number 27 here, Steve, coming up to bat.
Okay, this was the substitute that they gave me, and I didn't know what position, so let me make sure we get the correction. There's a ball in the dirt, gives me plenty of time to announce his name.
Now batting number 27, Anthony Basilio, now in the game for Grand Slam.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, no worries. Not sure if he prefers Tony. Not sure if he prefers Anthony. We'll just see what the boy can do here with a couple pitches outside the zone.
There's a ball in the dirt, so Anthony's having trouble finding the plate here in the 4th inning.
And you can see from the size of Anthony here, he's certainly can put the bat on the ball. But he's been very patient, and see him stomping his foot. He wants to hit the ball, and just none of the pitches have been ones that he enjoys. So first base is open, though, on a 3-0 count.
Ball 4. by Anthony. So he's walked the bases full. And here comes manager Liam Scott, probably to make a change here. Why wouldn't you?
And now a substitution coming up to bat here in number 99, but obviously we'll have to see what the coach decides to do here with his pitcher coming in, and had done a good job here, but now it's in a scary situation with no outs, bases fully loaded of Grand Slam players.
Looking to get closer, like you said, Kyle, to that 10-run. There is a mercy rule. If a team is leading by 10 runs or more after 5 complete innings, then the game will be stopped due to the mercy rule. So they have 8 runs now and the bases are loaded. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, now it's they still have another 4-hour drive home too on a busy Sunday traffic. So they're trying to. Also, we do have thunderstorm warnings up until 6 p.m. tonight. So we gotta be careful with Mother Nature, and obviously the Bronx wants to make their way to North Carolina sooner rather than later.
It's a lot easier going home with hardware in your hand too, and a championship banner. So
it makes sitting in traffic a little bit more
fun.
Easier.
Yep.
Now batting number 99, Matthew Laura.
Let's see if Anthony can get out of this.
Setting up, moving all around the mound here, trying to find a spot.
Taking a little too much time, and a good job by Matthew Lara. You don't want to have the pitcher freeze you and sit in that box, so he wisely called time.
Still waiting here, and now here we go.
Here's a ground ball, a second. Gio Fusil comes home. He's safe as he tried to get the runner at the plate to prevent more damage to a nice throw to Liam Makomsky, but just late. So the runner, number 26, Tommy Polito, scores the 9th run of the game. And one more, and they will be at that mercy rule, but still an inning and a half still to play.
Again, they just doing the little things here, Steve. And it's just 1,000 paper cuts sometimes.
Here's a fly ball by Isaiah Mejia to left field. Nice catch by the left fielder out there for the second out of the inning. That was Jared Lioness.
Now batting number 30, Derek Munoz.
So that's 2 outs in the
just one out.
half. Oh, 1 out in the 4th. No, 2 outs. There was one other play, right?
I only had one. I don't know where you're telling us, Steve.
Okay.
What's the other out?
No, that ground ball to Gio, the runner beat that. So you're right. There's only 1 out here. I'm hoping there was 2 outs. There's a strike.
And now we'll see. Maybe some pop-ups can help things here for Sweeney, not Sweeney, excuse me, for this Manchester squad. Called so many Sweeney games over the past month between Senior A and Legion Prep, and the colors are very similar too. So I kind of could get myself confused here and there late in this ball game with a very humid day here.
There's a ball that just misses the outside corner by Anthony Rennell. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Base is fully loaded, and now sent out, caught, and now going to be stepped. So a double play to end things here, and now that's a huge momentum boost here for this Manchester squad, who got to get some runs here. They're down 9, and we'll see what they can do as we head to the bottom of the 4th here on Manchester Public Television's Pony coverage from the Pony Field. And here we are back for the bottom of the 4th inning here with this Manchester squad, only with 1 base runner so far in this contest, Steve, and they got to get something going here, down 9 runs.
Leading off for Manchester, the pitcher, number 8, Anthony Rennell.
Thank you, Kyle, for taking over the play-by-play as we're trying to get MVP name here for the tournament if the game ends in 5 innings. But we missed the most important thing of the weekend, and that was Mr. Joseph Nee Rebecca's son, who's sitting there doing the scoreboard next to us, made a nice play at first base with the big glove that he had to double off the base runner at first base. So
Well,
nice play.
I mean, was able to call it for you. It's kind of tough with people coming in asking you questions when we're doing a live broadcast.
Yeah.
Certainly something that we got to work on in the future here, Steve, is kind of a no-no in my book here to not allow that to happen. But we did the best that we could here, and now we'll see Joseph if he gets the MVP for this Manchester squad.
Here's a fly ball and out of play. We got to lock the door, Kyle.
Well, it's your friends.
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
That was Doreen from the concession stand come up, and she's preparing the trophies to give to the winning team.
I mean, she's been a busy woman in the past 36 hours. She's did all the work down below with the not souvenirs, but the concessions, and also, you were nice enough to give her an award before the game, which we were able to see as well.
Yeah, she's been a big part of this league the last 2 years, along with Joe Blodgett. They received appreciation awards before the start of the ball game. Not only she's the secretary of our league, but she does the collection of registrations, and she writes out checks for umpires. It does all the sponsorship information. I don't know where we'd be without her.
Well, a little issue with the mound, it looks like, as umpire comes out to check on things, and so didn't the catcher. So now here we go back.
Here's ball to Anthony. Maybe we can get something going here in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
Well, pitcher knows the strike zone for sure here.
There's a strike three on a beautiful pitch, and Anthony knew it. He walks back to the dugout. Beautiful fastball on the outside corner. So just like that, there's one down in the Manchester fourth inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 1, Joseph D.
Well, Joseph.
Is it Joseph when you're mad at him? Rebecca says it's Joseph when she's mad at him and Joe when she's not mad at him. So we'll call him Joe for now for making that nice play at first base.
I mean, that's the thing. You got Steve. You got Steven. I got nothing. I got one thing.
That's it. Just Kyle, huh? Here's a ball up. One good thing about Mr. D is he plays everywhere. He started at second base yesterday, played right field today a little bit, played first base. Saw him pitch during the Pony League playoffs and the Pony League games. So that's a nice quality in a baseball player is when you can play any position.
Though I will say that, love your parents for as long as you can, but if your middle name comes into play, that's when you know you're in really big trouble,
Yeah,
Steve. So
yeah, absolutely.
We'll see what Joseph, if he is not able to get a hit here, what Mom will think.
Here's a fastball strike to Joe. Couldn't catch up with it, so 2 strikes. We'd like to thank them, Rebecca D. And also
Miss
Kathy,
K.
Yeah, Miss K come. Kathy Carvallis come, and she did the scoreboard yesterday to help us out. Pitched into the concession stand. Doreen had mentioned there's a ball upstairs. Count runs full, I believe. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And we'd like to thank them for their time helping us out during the U14 tournament.
And
the umpire care. My son's telling Joe that he's got to have time given to him before he just steps out of the box. Here's a swing and a miss, so a nice strikeout. And Mr. Tommy Polito has to be up to at least past double digits in strikeouts, Kyle.
Yeah, he's been averaging 2 an inning, so we're really only at 8, I believe, because we've only played, a total. Well, I would say maybe he's, I'm doing the math in my head really quickly. It'd be 12 outs, and I think he's at least got 8 right here.
Angel is actually the 13th batter in the 4th inning because they batted around. He hits 4th in the lineup, so
yeah, maybe I have that incorrect.
Yeah, they got to be close between 8 and 10 strikeouts on the day. And he's their 3rd pitcher. They used 2 pitches yesterday. And like I said, they come to these tournaments with 4 or 5 solid kids that only pitch. And so they have a leg up on the teams that they play because the
And
kids are fresh.
0-2 count and trying to figure out the mound still.
Now batting number 3, Angel Perez, center field.
Angel trying to send one out to center field here.
Angel had several long home runs during the Pony season. Here's strike 3. So Angel goes down and Tommy Polino strikes out the side. And another 1-2-3 rocking chair inning for him. So after 4 complete, Grand Slam got a big lead over Manchester here in the championship game. We'll be right back.
And here we are back for the top of the 5th inning here with a 9-0 lead for Grand Slam, looking to put the one on the board to try to end this in 5.
Leading off for Grand Slam is number 9, Idri Suarez. And Anthony Rennell is out there for his 3rd inning of work, still pitching.
Get him looking silly there on the first pitch, so we'll see if he can stay ahead in the count and try to get him out here.
Ball up high, and Anthony's a gamer. No matter what the score is, he's going out there. He's going to try his best. I had him come up and play with the older kids. Palomino the other night caught for me against older players, and it was like he was a seasoned veteran up there.
Look at these shoes on the batter here, Steve. This is impressive to see how shiny these things are. I'm distracted. As I'll kind of zoom in here and try to showcase how, shiny and...
Oh, you got the pink armband.
And he'll take a base on balls. So another leadoff hitter getting on for this Grand Slam squad. And it's certainly been tough for Manchester. They just have been a nuisance here, getting on first batter each time.
Now batting number 2, Joseph Calderon, third base.
Joseph's dad down here with the camera phone, so he's going to try to get his son doing something special here. So we'll see what he can do with his bat. Takes a curve right there, and love to see what Joe can do here with the matching helmet, matching gloves, matching bat. It's impressive to see how well he is matching with his whole entire attire and see if that helps with his swing.
There's a ball hit to the right, not a play.
Maybe they have the orange Jeep out there for all I know. That's a possibility too.
I'll tell you one thing, Kyle. You'll learn your lesson real quick not parking on Maple Street if you part of this league. Because you park on there, you got a real high percentage that you're going to get hit with a foul ball. There's a ground ball at third base and in. Almost a textbook ball that was hit last inning to Trevor Krause to his right, to his left, to his right. And he ended up took a hop and went right over his glove. So Grand Slam's in business here with the first 2 runs on here in the 5th inning.
Now looks like a pinch runner here, Steve. Looks like a number 1, and I don't remember him being in this game, but I could be wrong here.
No, you're right. He's a sub. He's into the game now. I'm going to announce him after this pitch.
Looking around. Now the throw home.
Now batting number 1, Dalvin Paredes.
Let's see if Anthony can get out of this jam to prolong this game.
Well, we know not to hit it to first base with how strong his glove has been getting out of the last innings jam.
The ball just low. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, we'd like to thank you, Kyle, and Manchester Public Television for giving the boys and their families some recognition and some airtime yesterday and today to televise this game. There's a ground ball foul, first base. The boys really appreciate it. I know you come every year and do the Pony Day game at Gill Stadium, and the boys watch the reruns, and some of them order replays of the game from the station. They can't wait to see themselves on television.
Well, it's always nice to see, some of your footage when you can get older, that you show that you could hit the ball really far.
Yeah, they believe you when you tell somebody. There's a ball upstairs to Dalvin Paredes.
Well, good battle going on here between these two players.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Very delayed request for a timeout there, and a lot of stress all around here is trying to avoid allowing another run to come in and wanting to figure out the right pitch to throw. And obviously with the runner at second, they can see kind of the signs.
Here's a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Count runs even. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
There was a lot of people ducking for cover over here to our left, Steve. It was quite entertaining to watch as that ball was over them, but they could not tell where it was with the tree above them. And it was, everyone's safe here, but now a 3-2 count.
Nobody wants to get plugged at a baseball game. There's a ball low in the dirt, so just like that, the bases are juiced with grand slam runners with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now number 26, who rocking some purple gloves here and putting his initials into the sand here. And now coach is going to come out, and could this be the day here for the relief pitcher here?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a pitch and change here. The game's 9-0.
Waiting to see. No ball was handed over just yet, and they're just trying to figure out what to do here. Do you throw home? We tried that last inning with the hit to second base. That the throw was home, but these Grand Slam boys are speedy, so trying to figure out. I mean, this 10th run is now 80 feet away, and trying to avoid that from scoring. Some fist bumps all around here, and now coach is gonna walk back, and
Manager Liam Scott's gonna leave Anthony Riddell in the ball game. Try to have him work out of this. As a good hitter, Tommy Paulino, who's pitched a complete game so far, shutout.
It's almost feel like poetry here, Steve, if he is able to get this 10th run as well, being that he has been able to be such a stud in this game, and now a kind of not letting him get into a rhythm and taking a timeout on the mound.
A little cat and mouse game going on between two rival pitchers, Tommy Paulino and Anthony Riddell. There's a foul ball off to the third base side. This Grand Slam team won the U14 Regional last weekend at Coalfield, Derryfield Park. And they ended up beating the team, Rolando Paulino, who was here, who got knocked out of the tournament yesterday. And now they're on the verge of capturing the 14-year-old regional and allowing 2 teams in 2 age groups to travel to the zone this year.
Now, are they all the 16-year-old in North Carolina as well?
Yes, the 16-year-olds are in Greensboro, North Carolina next weekend. So they will be busy next weekend, and then going the week after that, which starts July 30th at High Point, North Carolina, for the 14-year-olds.
Boy, a lot of fields in North Carolina, it seems like, Steve, because obviously the Legion World Series tournament is down there in Cary, North Carolina as well.
Pony baseball's real big. Here comes the runner on a high pitch by Anthony. So that is the 10th run of the game, but Manchester will hit in the 5th inning as they are the home team. So they will get to hit if they can come up with 3 outs here and get off the field. They will get a chance to hit in the 5th inning. But you're right, there's a lot of pony teams, a lot of travel ball out in that neck of the woods. They do a good job. Rick Melton and his crew does a pretty nice job hosting the zone tournament in North Carolina. There's a ball hit down the right field line and out of play.
Well, he's got 2 strikes on him now, Steve, so let's see if maybe we can get the first K of the day for Grand Slam here. Count is full, though, as we're hearing from Cam.
This is a fastball. Anthony tried to sneak by the rival pitcher, but Tommy fouled it off. That's how good of a hitter they are. No matter where the ball is with 2 strikes, they're very aggressive up there. They foul off a lot of nice pitches.
There's baseballs everywhere right now. First base coach has one now. Third base coach had one. The on-deck batter had one.
Good to see people retrieve them. There's a ground ball at third base. Trevor up with it, throws over to first for an out. He looked the runner back at second, but in to score is Joseph Calderon to pad the grand slam lead.
Yeah, now it's a 11-run lead, and again, only with 1 base runner for this Manchester squad. Time is running out on them, and now with just 1 down, we'll see what another substitute hitter looks like. I'm not sure if we've seen him or not, but
No, number 29. You got a good eye, Kyle. You know that something don't look right. And number 29 is in the game. Isaiah Rubio. I'll announce him for his fans here at the ballpark.
Now batting number 29, Isaiah Rubio.
And so he's in the game. So they have every player that has been on their sub list has been in the game except number 7, Kieran Colon.
well, let's see who's on deck here. Also, I'm not sure if Kieran was here. I did not see him run out onto the field during the starting lineup shout out that you were doing. So that's a possibility that he is not here actually for today's game.
Yep, you're right about that. They put him down on the list to make sure he gets his award if the Grand Slam team wins this tournament.
Well, looking promising right now. Again, with just 1 down here in the top of the 5th. And they're still battling. I mean, you got Isaiah here trying to do anything he can to get on base. Swallow to the left, follow to the right.
There's the ball that stays up to Isaiah.
Long delay here. Oh, just misses. So another full count here. Takes a look back a second. Now to the plate. Ball gets away for ball 4, and this will allow runners to be at the corners.
And here comes Coach Aiden McCulligan, so they are going to make a pitching change here in the top half of the 5th inning. So while they do, we'll take a break in the action, and we'll be back with Grand Slam on the verge of capturing the U14 Pony Regional Tournament. We'll be back in a minute. We are back on here in Manchester, New Hampshire. If you're just joining us, we're bringing you live baseball play-by-play in the U14 Pony Regional Tournament. And the new pitcher for Manchester's number 1, Joe Nee from Goffstown. He plays in our league. And there's a pop-up to Gio Fusil, the second baseman. He's under it and makes a nice catch. So just like that, 1 pitch. Where's Joe Nee been all weekend? As he throws 1 pitch, and just like that, that was easy, Kyle.
Well, he's been here, Steve. Obviously, he already made a double play in this game, and we saw what he was able to bring for this squad in the first game yesterday, but able to come in and do some damage, and you can see the batter is still so angry at himself, holding the bat to his head as he walks back to the dugout. And now we're waiting to see who the next batter is, as there's kind of a delay in the game. Oh, excuse me, as I was realizing he was from the right side, and left side, didn't even see him in the batter's box, and he sends one out to center field.
That's Matthew Laura. When he come into the game as a substitute, he got into the action and hit a nice slicing double into left field, played in another run for Grand Slam. So everybody on this team can hit from 1 to 15. They have 15 men on the roster, and nobody gets cheated.
I think I just was blocked by the umpire. I did not even see him in the batter's box the whole entire time. And I see this one, though, Steve. We'll be ready to go. But with 2 down runners at second and third, it's going to be a big spot to get this out.
Now batting number 25, Isaiah Mejia first base.
Got a 12-0 lead, and Joe very quick off the mound here, Steve. He does not mess around. He gets that sign and then just immediately. And now a foul ball, so a little bit of difference in velocity from what we had just seen. So this definitely is making Grand Slam have to work a little bit more.
I think that's why you hit it right on the head, Kyle. Joe has a lot of success because when he comes in the pitch, they're so used to these, big burly right-handers or left-handers throwing real hard fastballs, and Joe comes in and just has average velocity, but he throws strikes, and it's tricky to hit. But he does walk the batter, Isaiah. No harm, no foul, as there was an open base at first base. So the bases are loaded, and now we can get a force play at any base for number 30, Derek Munoz.
Now batting, number 30, Derek Munoz.
And well, we'll see what number 30 can do here.
There's a strike on the outside corner for strike one. No balls and one strike.
Well, obviously they had a grand slam in last night's game, and see this would be an opportunity here to get one as well.
Here's a foul ball back to the screen and out of play. And Anthony Rennell, the pitcher, went to shortstop. And Emmett Gooden, who I'd like to bring up here for a moment, is at first base. Emmett played most of the time at shortstop during this tournament. And he's slight in stature like Joe Nee is, but he played very well, put his bat on the ball, can play any position. He's over at first base right now. There's a ground ball up the middle, and Gio has it, and the ball is past second base, and they can't get to the bag. So the Grand Slam team plates another run on an infield hit.
Yeah, it was certainly a slow roller, and only so much that they could do is Joseph jumped over the ball as it was hit right back at him, and just a slow roller as it hit the grass, and no play was able to be made from short or second. And now pass ball will plate another one, so now a 14-0 deficit for Manchester.
Now batting, number 9, Yidri Suarez.
Well, if it's 5-0 or 14-0, it doesn't matter. After the game, Manchester should be proud of themselves. They did beat a nice New York team yesterday. There's Anthony Rennell with a nice play. The ball gets thrown past the first baseman, allowing 2 more runners to score. But Manchester beat Rolando Paulino yesterday in a thrilling 7-6 game to get into this championship game. So they should be proud that at least they're playing here in the championship game.
Absolutely.
Now batting number 2, Joseph Calderon.
And umpire Cam Fosman, my son looks like he needs a horse. He's got a bandana because it's so hot. Cool bandana on his shoulder. There's a throw over the first baseman's head, but no runner is going to move, so that doesn't hurt the Manchester team. But I'm proud of this team. They had a group of kids that were 14 and 13. They had 6 or 7 13-year-olds because we didn't have enough quality 13-year-olds to come up with a team to travel with. There's a ball hit deep to right field, and that ball is long gone and hard to find.
That is a 2-run home run, and he's at it again by number 2, Joseph Calderon.
Yeah, he's going to pimp walk this around as he is so pumped that he just crushed that. And now we can see that he is still making his way around and, get some high five, low five slap from his third base coach. And, they're ready to go to North Carolina, Steve.
Yep, they're packing their bags as they know that they're going to North Carolina. And into the game, he's seen enough. T.J. Carvelis, once the baseball tells the coach. So as we have a pitching change, T.J.'s going to come on to pitch, and he will be the reliever. As we have a pitching change, we'll be back in a moment with Grand Slam on their way to capture in the 14-year-old tournament and heading to North Carolina. We'll be right back. We are back on here with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. TJ Carvelis is pitching, and the hitter is number 1, who came in the game late for them, Delvin Paredes. And a fastball strike by TJ. He's upset. He's like, let me get out there. Let me show you what I can do. He don't pitch too much, but he throws hard, and hopefully he can do some damage here and get Manchester out of the inning. He's actually having fun with smiling. And there's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Gio Fusil throws out the base runner, and TJ says, what's so hard about that? As he does the job.
TJ Carvelis comes in and gets the third out of the inning as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
We are back on here. The move to the bottom of the 5th inning. And leading off for Manchester is number 9, the right fielder, Jared Lioness. Grand Slam has a big lead on their way, the verge of capturing the U14 Pony Regional Tournament and traveling to North Carolina for the zone.
Strike called there as Cam saw that it hit the inside corner, and Jared did not appreciate that.
There's a swing and a miss.
Now batting number 9, Jared Lioness.
As you probably well know, Kyle, you've been doing a lot of the Sweetie games. When the game gets out of control a little bit, the strike zone opens up a little bit more to try to, get the game completed.
Just upstairs for now a 1-2 count.
Jared, a pretty good sized player. Got some strength, hit several home runs on his Diamondbacks championship pony team this spring. There's a fastball for strike 3 on the outside corner. So number 26, I'd like to know how many strikeouts he has on the day, but he's had Manchester hitters baffled today.
Well, he's had a couple of ground outs and really only allowing the one base runner thanks to the error on the third baseman. So he definitely has got to be up to at least 12 now, Steve.
Yep. Kudos to him because you can tell he throws a lot of strikes. He's always around the plate.
Now batting number 14, Liam Makomsky.
And that's what the ingredients you need to become a quality pitcher.
One count now, and Liam certainly knows how to get on base, though. He can do something here. Ooh, good frame job, though, by the catcher. Wow.
And Tommy Paulino has, not only with 12 or 13 strikeouts on the day, has a no-hitter going.
That's right. I didn't even think about, well, now we might have jinxed it, Steve.
Well, I'm hoping Liam gets a hit, and then we could use another coined phrase. We could say that Liam erased, with his pencil bat, erased the no-hitter.
Ah, that's right.
There's a swing and a miss by Liam. So the strikeouts continue in the 5th inning. And Manchester's down to their final out.
Yeah, you can see that Grand Slam is ready for this as they have the ball go around the horn. And now it comes down to number 11 to try to make things happen here, Steve.
Now batting number 11, left fielder Matt Carrigan.
Matt ain't going to get cheated up there. He's got a swing, so hopefully he can put the ball in play. He does and fouls the ball off to the third base side. Good job by Matt as he was right on that fastball.
Yeah, I got to give credit to Cam throwing that ball quickly back to the pitcher. He certainly still has some velocity on that arm, Steve.
Yeah, Cam's 30, and he come up through the system like everyone else as a recreational player. Didn't play high school baseball, played pony in Colton, came up, and played right through the end of his playing at Thoroughbred, mid-20s with his friends, and now umpires in our league. And another person, I don't know where I'd be without him.
Well, he appreciates you as well because you've helped him, mentor him to get to where he is today. So
he's coached in this league, and he's coached him really nice. There's a ball outside. Grand Slam thought he went, but it wasn't a strike. Good job by Cam not punching him out on a ball that was just off the plate, giving Matt a chance to put the ball in play. The Grand Slam's ready to party, Cal.
Yeah, they're definitely got the excitement in there. The ball gets away, and
That's a foul ball.
oh my goodness! After all that, I wasn't not sure what had happened there because he was not running to first.
Yep, he just tipped the ball, got enough at the edge of his bat.
And we got to give a moment to thank you, Steve, as well, as we would all be here because of you as well, from Cam to me to Rebecca.
There's strike three. Thank you very much, Cal. It's all about the kids. But
2025 U14 Regional Champions Grand Slam from the Bronx. We will have trophy presentation coming up next.
Well, congratulations to Grand Slam, and good luck to them as they travel down to North Carolina. We'll be back for the trophy presentation after this. So it's been a fun couple days here, Steve, with you. And, Manchester Public Television, glad to be a part of this Pony Regional Tournament, Steve.
thank you very much, Cal. You do so much for the kids, covering them while they play in the tournaments. They like to see themselves on television, so kudos to you and Manchester Public Television for giving the kids recognition. But the final score, Grand Slam wins big here at the Pony Field in Manchester. Steve Fosman, along with Carl Heavey, we'd like to thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lahr, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, all the crew at Manchester TV for making this happen. And these games obviously will be on YouTube and premiered throughout the rest of the month here on Manchester TV's Channel 16.
So Steve Fosman, Carl Heavey, Rebecca Nee at the controls here on the scoreboard saying, have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and be safe.
We'd like to thank the Manchester, New Hampshire team for putting this weekend aside and playing some all-star baseball here at the Pony Field and representing our league. We'd like to thank you and the parents very much. We will have the all-star tournament presentation to the winning Grand Slam team. First, the coaches for the Grand Slam team, Jeffrey Gutierrez, Calvin and Wilson Gutierrez, and Orlando Paredes. The players for Grand Slam, number 64, Rosalind Polino. Number 2, Joseph Calderon. Number 16, Brian Cuevas. Number 26, Tommy Polino. Number 6, Ismael Rogers. Number 4, Jeremy Volquez. Number 12, Ariel Vergas. Number 25, Isaiah Mejia. Number 30, Derek Munoz. Number 99, Matthew Laura. Number 9, Yidri Suarez. Number 1, Dalvin Paredes. Number 27, Anthony Basilio. Number 29, Isaiah Rubio. And number 7, Kieran Cologne. Everybody gets a gold glove for winning the Pony 14-year-old regional tournament. And we have 2 special presentations. The first one goes to the coaches, and that's the 2025 Pony U14 Regional Banner. Championship banner presented to the coaching staff for Grand Slam. Congratulations. And the final award that we give every year during our tournament is the 2025 U14 Most Valuable Player, and that goes to Joseph Calderon. Congratulations to Grand Slam, and also Manchester. The parents can come on the field and take a picture. We thank you very much.